Hi friends, welcome from the Crochelle front porch. It's a beautiful late summer day, I guess. It's not officially fall
September
yet.
2nd.
It's been a couple months since we checked in with you, but we've had a lot going on, so we're just going to take a few minutes and get you up to speed on what's been happening. We had our Latino training, and Kristie, tell us a little bit about how that went.
Right. Well, I was going to just say we were able to be back in Olympia about 3 weeks ago, and we were able to update. A lot of you came in person. Thank you so much. For those of you who couldn't make it, we missed not seeing you, but this is what we shared there. So a little recap. We did do our Epic Latino training. We had 2 Latinos live with us in the room, and then we had...
And they live right down the street from us here in Lenore City.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Kurt knew them. He had taken them, done some counseling with them before our summit, so that was really awesome. And then we had 14 different countries, 40 plus churches, and over probably 200 pastors and leaders that joined our Zoom training. So, I mean, normally we would have somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 35 Latinos here live, not doing Zoom, and our impact just exploded because the Lord just did that. So it was really exciting. The comments and the things that we got back from different pastors and leaders that were attending, they were blown away. A lot of them, there was some people in Guatemala. If you remember, Kurt went to a team to Guatemala last year, right before the COVID shutdown, and the people that they met with there, they Zoomed in. They spent like all night trying to get all of their technology up and running so they could do this. And there were 6 or 7 of them that Zoomed in together at one person's house. And so it was awesome. And one of those people from the Guatemala area is actually joining our internship, which just started 2 weeks ago. So that's really exciting. They just have never had training, literal quality training in how to pastor, how to care for people. So that's awesome. And we've already had immediately, like 2 days after, we got a call from somebody that our Panamanian representative Cesar had been wanting to get to the seminar for a long time. He'd been talking to him, and it just worked out. It's a Zoom. Okay, I can do this, and he did. And then he's like talking to him afterwards in tears. Thank you so much for continually pursuing me. This was an awesome training. I want you guys to come to our church in Panama. So actually, the Lord has arranged it, and everybody's prayed and feels confident that we're taking a team at the end of September to go to Panama and do this training there for this church. It's evidently a huge church in Panama City, in Panama. Unfortunately, Kurt can't go.
No, I can't go because I'm going to be in Tanzania.
That's right.
So we're just putting the finishing touches. Kristie worked long and hard. Our translator in Tanzania worked long and hard putting together our workbook material in Swahili. So we just finished that up yesterday, and I'm going to be traveling there next week. I'll be there from about the 10th through the 25th of September. 2 different venues, 2 different places in the country, teaching identity and freedom to existing pastors and other guys that are training to be pastors. We're expecting about 100 to minister to 100. Really excited about that opportunity. So please pray about that. Please pray for the travel, please. I do not sleep on airplanes, and this is it's like 3 full days of travel going there with layovers and all kinds of things. But I just believe God's going to do some powerful things there. So there's that. Now, Kristie had mentioned our internship. We've got the one gal from Guatemala that joined us. We have 6 others that have joined us. 5 that are going to be in the room with us, and another one zooming in from Bend, Oregon, and they are learning about all of the identity and freedom, living free type materials. So not only learning the concepts at a greater depth, but we're going to be giving them opportunities, in fact requiring of them that they form and lead small groups where they will be leading people through the material, being involved as much as possible in some of the counseling that we're doing a lot of writing, and I'm also leading them in honing their public speaking skills so they can take what they've learned and know how to present it in a public setting.
They
So,
also get the Life of Christ teaching. That's kind of like. Did you mention that, or did I zone out?
yeah, well,
There's a-
we take them through a book called The Greatest Story, which takes all the Gospels and weaves them together so it reads like one story. And because our attitude is, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day what Kurt Kroschel says, what Dave Park says, he's the president of our ministry, what Neil Anderson says, he's kind of the godfather of the modern day freedom movement. What did Jesus say? How did Jesus conduct his ministry of bringing freedom to the people that he ministered to? And so it's really exciting, and we're thrilled with the group that we have together. We know we're going to get probably at least one staff member out of this group, maybe more, but we're excited about it. Anything else?
Well, I just would love to ask for prayers again for Tanzania.
Yeah.
Kurt leaves on September 9th, which is next week. So prayers for, like you said, his rest, that God would give him the rest he needs for the next day's activities. Pray for, there's just hope over the nation of Tanzania, courage for Kurt, and boldness for the others that are going with him. It's a team of 4.
Yeah.
So just boldness in speaking the message to these pastors, and that God would prepare the way so they can grow and enter into their own freedom that they have not experienced yet.
And I was at Freedom River Outreach a couple weekends ago, got the opportunity to preach. Someone from their leadership, Lauren, prayed over me, and one of the words that she got over this trip is fun. So, believe it or not, we have a lot of fun doing Jesus ministry.
That's right.
He's made it so that that's where we find fulfillment. We find greater freedom when we're doing things in his name and listening to his voice and just enjoying him and being obedient. So that's our prayer for you, that you're experiencing that, that as you're going about your work, your play, your time with family, time with friends, time with neighbors, that Jesus is just at the center of all that you do. We're praying for you.
Yeah.
We love you. We couldn't do this without your prayers and your partnership.
Right.
And so until I report back after Tanzania, God bless you and keep you and make his face to shine upon you and give you peace.
Yes, we love you.